Greetings, this is Fluffle Stuffing, and today I'm starting a new segment that I call Strategy Surgeon. This is a new idea I had recently, and it is about me critiquing a deck and showing a version that has my suggestions on it. This one is for my buddy Fernando with his Performapals deck. Let's get started on this first episode of Strategy Surgeon. Well, this is a lot of different cards. This is going to be a doozy, but I'll do it anyway just for you guys. So, I'll go over the deck list. Alright. 3 Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragons, 1 Jonquet Magician, 1 Oath Dragon Magician, 1 Oversight Magician, Dharma Magician, I'll look at the OCG name. Sorry. Now, 1 Performapals Drummerilla, 1 Stargazer Magician, 1 Performapals Silverclaw, 1 Performapals Pokerback Joker, 1 Performapals Whipsnake, 2 Performapals Salute Tiger, 1 Wisdom Eye Magician, 1 Gigabyte, 1 Inari Fire, 1 Performapals Alt Princess, too many P's, 1 Performapals Second Donkey, 1 Performapals Skeeter Skimmer, 1 Jonk Shang Magician, 1 Performapals Friend Donkey, 1 Time Gazer Magician, 1 Performapals Lizard Draw, 1 Performapals Big Butt Turtle. Oops. Bug Bite Turtle. Shoot. Okay. Big Bite Turtle. My gosh, I can't tell you how much I struggle on that name. 1 Performapals Cheermole. And lastly, 1 Performapals Swordfish. Freaking Big Butt Bite. Whatever Turtle. Ugh. Now on to the spells. Oh man, this is gonna be a doozy. 1 Polymerization, 2 Pendulum Call, 1 Performapals Recasting, 1 Pot of Riches, 1 MST, 1 Hippo Carnival, 1 Illusion Balloons, 1 Exceeds Unit, and 1 Sky Iris. Now onto the trap cards, 1 Performapals Call, 2 Traptrix Travel Nightmare, and lastly 1 Pendulum Back. Now on to the extra deck. 1 Rune-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, 1 Beast-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, 2 Odd-Eyes Rebellion Dragon, 2 Odd-Eyes Absolute Dragon, 1 Dark Rebellion Exceeds Dragon, and lastly, 1 number 58 Burner Visor. Let's not waste any more time, let's get into the replay. So yeah, I was rating Black Wings at this time, and I do admit, this guy wasn't too great in my opinion. Man, I mean the plays were just fine in the beginning, but then later on he just shows man, this is bad. Because he used Swords Against the Healing Light and Icarus attack, which is not too good. Well, Icarus is, but Swords Against the Healing Light really isn't. It was outclassed by clicking Mirror Force, and might go for Rebellion, then uses Chidori for Icarus attack and destroy my 2 cards, which sucks unfortunately. And then he top decks Black Whirlwind, but he has nothing to search because he has a Roshi, so he attacks and calls it a day. I just went, next amount, Salute Tiger, took advantage of it and attacked and sort of Skullcrabat with it. But yeah, this guy was, with Black Wings really. This top deck Zephyrus. I really think he should have searched Gale. In this replay, he had Gale the Whirlwind. He should have searched and summoned out Hawk Joe to get back his Chidori. But I digress. I just go ahead and Pendulum Summon 3 to make a full board. Then with Whipsnake, I tapped and used Drummerilla and just went for the kill here. So Drummerilla, Wisdom Eye, then Whipsnake and Skullcrabat for game. So what's my opinion on this deck? Let's get to it. In my opinion, it's pretty good. I mean, for a Pendulum Performapals deck, it's pretty good because they got hit pretty hard on the land list. However, there's one issue that arises here that you can see right here. That there are too many different cards in the deck. I mean, you can almost never top deck into the one you need. I mean, if the situation gets clutched, then it's not too great because you only run like 1 or 2 of each card aside from Odd Eyes. It's fine, but it's not the way to go about it really. If you're about a Pendulum deck, keep your scales. I think you just keep that from high and low, no gray area, which segues into my actual deck. So yes, here's the suggested deck list. I made it more budget just for those more budget viewers out there. The more expensive items for those high rarity horrors, in my opinion, wanted. So yeah, let's get into the deck. 1 Dragon Pit Magician because, Monarchate, There's 3 Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon because it's a heart and soul of the deck. 2 Performapals Light Hand Magician because it's the new boss monster for Performapals. They can pop a face-up card by the cause of discarding, and it's very easy to summon, and it's level 7 2500 beater, which is very good. Same here for John K. Magician, except that it's a pendulum monster with a scale of 3, and can get a light monster effect, which is always nice against monarchs. 1 Performapal Monkey Board because it's a good searcher, well, second best searcher, well, third best I guess because of second donkey being second of course, and 1 Spokerbat Joker because, you know, it's number 1. It's the best, easily. There's 1 Performapal Drummerilla because I prefer low scales over having middle scales most of the time. That's why I have it over Silverclaw. People always take the risk, but most of the time I just don't because it could be more of a Odd-Eyes this build than anything else. So let's get into the next card. 1 Performapal Skullcrabat Joker, best searcher in the deck, bar none. 2 Performapal Salute Tiger because it's your searcher for your Pendulum Performapals after being a monster, so pretty good there. 1 Wisdom Eye Magician because I can only run 1, and we can just modify its scale, modify the monster scales, or get another one from the deck, which is always good. 1 Performapal Help Princess, 2 is good, but 1's doing better, just because I don't want to open it with this thing most of the time. Yeah, just 2's good enough. 2 Second Donkey because it's the second best searcher in the deck. You can search a Performapal of any level if you have a full scale. Like Sleight Hand Magician, it's a 1 card Sleight Hand Magician, it's pretty good. 2 Performapal Camelump, I prefer 2 over Silverclaw because, you know, Silverclaw is a scale of 5, this one's a scale of 2, and I want to see my lower scales more. 1 John K. Magician because it's their partner with John K. Magician, and it's nowhere scale 8 if you play it right, so good enough as a 1-up in here. 3 Lizard Draw for the draw power that it gives, but the main one is good turtle because you activate a scale, the Performapal then you get to draw, which is always good. Then, lastly for the monster lineup, 2 Performapal Odd-Eyes Unicorn. Man, this card made this deck alive. It's a scale 8, and it can take advantage of being a Performapal and being an Odd-Eyes monster because of Sky Iris and all the searching cards that Performapals have. Plus, it can increase your Odd-Eyes monster's attack. It can increase attack points, and it deals double the damage with its Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, so it's very good. Then on to the spells. 2 Performance Band Hurricane because it may not be as good against Cosmos, but hey, these are bounce cards, even back row, back to the hand. Just think about that. Giant Tornadoes Band, we have this. It's great. And 3 Performapal Recasting because it unbricks my hands. 1 Terraforming because it searches Sky Iris. 2 Illusion Balloons because 3 was too much, 1 was too little, 2 was enough. Only got a second donkey with its great, so yeah. 3 Sky Iris because the main field spell, it searches your Odd-Eyes cards. And it protects your Performapal scales from being targeted, and your Odd-Eyes scales, and your Magicians. And there's your only effect card you run, 2 Performapal Call because it searches out your Performapals. Some have really low defense, some have really high defense, but either way, it's still a great card because it makes Skullcrabat Joker searchable, which is very good in itself. Go on to the Esther deck. 2 Beast-Eyes Pendulum Dragons because, well, it's Beast-Eyes. It's very easy to summon if you use it with Camelump and Odd-Eyes, or Drummerilla and Odd-Eyes. Even at times, Monkey Board and Odd-Eyes. There's a lot of beasts you can go with this deck. And so, yeah, 2 is good enough. You could pendulum some of those monsters back and summon another one. I would run a third one, but can't find much room in it, so yeah, that's just definitely worth the 2 of in my opinion. 1 Odd-Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon because it's a good Cosmo out and it can be summoned via Absolute Dragon. Same with Odd-Eyes Rebellion Dragon because it's very easy to summon in this deck with John K and John Shang the normal way, or you can go with Absolute to bring it out if it gets destroyed. Speaking of Absolute, I run 2 of it because, you know, it's your main rank 7 in the deck. It's really good in my opinion. I mean, see, some people just run it at 1. I run it at 2 because I want to see this guy as soon as possible. It's very good in my opinion. There's 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon because, let's face it, this guy's an amazing rank 7. Never leave home without him. Inflict 500 for every time your opponent resolves an effect. Dude, take me in, man. I want that. I want that thing to be in every single one of my decks if I can summon it in those decks. 1 number 11 Big Eye because, well, it's Big Eye. What do you expect? Don't mind that, I'm sorry. But, yeah, Big Eye is just great in the deck. It's just great as a 1-of muzzle. Take a monster, just go for game with it. It's just great. There's 1 Arc Rebellion because it's 500 per game, none to underestimate, and it's a target for Zhong Cheng Magician. One Performapals Trapeze Magician, because this Trapeze Magician is great. One Summon Honor Arc is all about taking monsters and taking names. Castell, because it's one of the most used rank 4s out there. One Magister, because it turns out pendulums upon being summoned in the end phase. Then there's Daigusto Emerald, because it's Daigusto Emerald. It's great. You also keep it like that. There's one Gaga Cowboy, because, you know, it's Cowboy. It's great. It's 800 per game. Might as well go for it. Now, I'll go ahead and go on a limb. The side cards are really not budget friendly in my opinion. I mean, I'm kind of a poor guy myself, but still, I'll go over the cards for you. So here we go. 3 Performapals Pendulum Sorcerer, because it pops 2 cards on your side of the field and gets you 2 Performapals in your deck no matter what levels they are. This is great in itself. Definitely worth the 3 of if you can get them. 1 Odorant Senior and 1000 Restrict, because they're both targets for instant fusion. So yeah, very worth it in my opinion. Then the Trap Brigade, being Treacherous Reflegia, Time-Based Trapple, and Bomb is Trapple. Because, yeah, if Bomb is Trapple, you can definitely run the deck. I just don't, because I prefer Pendulum Call in the deck. So yeah, let's get into the recording I got for you guys. Yeah, so in this duel, I pretty much saw a version of Teledat Plasma or something. I don't know what it's called. I don't even know, but hey, it could be. Interesting, my guess is. I don't know. Interesting. Your guess is Yarn Straight. Oh my gosh! Did I really find a glitch in this thing? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I'm the Flutter Sky Iris. Is it 1000 Restrict? Oh my god, that's so hilarious. So yeah, he went through the Norden and just got out Shadow Mist. Oh my gosh. He set CPO to Plasma. Then went for the attack on my second donkey. Oh my gosh. I really just found a glitch in this game. It's 1000 Restrict glitch. Too powerful. So powerful it made its way into the duel without even trying. Oh my gosh, it's so ridiculous. Anyway, override into Absolute after Pendulum Summoning. Then got out. Meteor Burst and just got out. Dragon Pit, just so I wanted to make a rank 8. Sorry, rank 7 play. Went Illusion Balloons, but he went Scapegoat, so got 4 Scapegoat tokens, which in itself is very annoying because, you know, his 4 attacks getting sponged out is just obnoxious in my opinion. Anyway, the last card that was on is so I summoned, so Hello Princess came out. Then went for the attack on 2 tokens, which I admit was a huge mistake from the beginning because of what he's going to do next turn. Then with Daigusto Emerald and Absolute, use Absolute to recover my cards and draw a card, which just allows me to be another Illusion Balloon. So let's see what we get this time. But this one was not as useful, honestly, because I have to use this guy. Proper hair on that. Anyway, he top decks Raigeki of all things. Top decks freaking Raigeki. But then he goes into going to Rebellion. Then he just destroyed my Sky Iris with Breaker, then with Plague Spreader, then with Scarlight, Red Dragon, Archfiend, and wiped my monster off the face of the field. So went with Rebellion to make its own scale. Then went with Call to get 2 more Performapals with the proper defenses. So went with Sky Iris. It did it again. It really did it again. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. 1000 Restrict too strong. 1000 Restrict too strong. No, it's Pendulum Summon. We went for 5, I believe. Went for 5. Yes, I went for 5 for Skullcrap 2. And Sky Iris to destroy my Camel to get my other Unicorn. Then I tried to go for the OTK, which isn't enough damage. But hey, it'll do more than enough for me to win the match with another card that I have in this deck, which I will show you now. Gaga Cowboy to burn for 800 for a game. So what's my take on this deck? I say it's admittedly pretty good. Well, the wish that my friend has, I just keep it fun, keep it casual, because, you know, going competitive means going really, 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 really hard on your wallet, which he doesn't want to do. But then again, this deck works well enough for it to work on its own, to stand on its own 2 feet. It's a really good card in it. Sorry, really good deck in itself. Oh my gosh, 1000 Restrict too strong. Oh, I love that. I think I may need to get on him about it. But hey, this deck's meant to be fun. So if you guys are a competitive freak, don't critique me because, well, you can critique it and make it more fun, but don't make it more competitive unless it is fun and more budget friendly. But hey, that's my first segment of Strategy Surgeon. If you like this segment, go ahead and comment any suggestions and like this video. And as always, if you always like this channel, and if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe for more. This is Fluffle Stuffing, signing out.